depending on your interest and depending on who you were, if you were Los Chicanos or Teatro del Piojo, I was a member of that for a while, and then my sister was a long-term member of El Teatro. Depending on your own interests and stuff, it spun off into these little groups and stuff. But the central theme of everything was always, whether it was MEChA or was it El Teatro or anything else like that, the central theme was always the ongoing struggle, and what can we do to help that struggle succeed. And we saw it in two different ways. We saw it as in a regional way. What can we do here in Seattle or Eastern Washington? But also what is happening in California, what's happening in Texas? What can we do on a national basis to help that entire process? And it was really a very creative time, I think. And it was a time when a lot of people were willing to put a lot of energy to try to accomplish this result that they believed was right. And the beautiful thing about it was that everybody was trying to get to more or less the same spot. As with all groups, there was some infighting involved. There was not all your interests are going to be perfectly aligned with any other group. Even within groups within your own membership and stuff, you're going to have problems with that. But for the most part, that solidarity was there, and people were really trying to accomplish a greater good. And so sometimes these alliances would have to be formed, and they'd shift and flow. But for the most part, everybody kept their eye on, that's where we want to be, that's where we want to go, and they keep moving in that direction. The plays that El Teatro del Piojo would put on, and the presentations and stuff, whether you did it to farm workers or you did it to the students or you did it to the community in general, they were all designed to educate. They were all designed to make sure that everybody understood that this fight was going on and that we needed everybody's help and everybody's cooperation if we were going to be successful in trying to accomplish what we wanted to accomplish. And so, while everybody had their own interests, I guess, in one way or another, we were all still pulling together as a team. And I think, unfortunately, in my opinion, that's one of the greatest things that's not happening right now, today, as we speak. I think in 2006, too many groups are so fractured, pulling so many different ways. It's hard to build that unity. It's hard to build that real sense of togetherness that we had back then. And I think it's made it that much harder for people to accomplish things nowadays because of that. They pull so many different directions, they can't get anything accomplished in any one particular direction.